A beautiful and melancholic alien princess with pale, glowing skin and long platinum blonde hair, reclining gracefully on an ornate royal bed in a luxurious golden palace. She wears a stunning, intricately beaded gown with delicate crystal embroidery and regal accessories, including a golden crown encrusted with amethyst and ruby gems. Her eyes are expressive, glowing faintly, showing sadness and strength. Her right arm appears biomechanical or visibly cybernetic, symbolizing her disability, crafted from elegant silver alloys with glowing lines. The room is filled with soft golden light from candlelit chandeliers, detailed textures on velvet cushions, and the royal bedspread in shades of gold and rose. A close-up view captures her facial expression, crown jewelry, and arm. In the foreground, a mysterious armored figure stands partly in frame, suggesting tension or mystery. Hyper-realistic lighting, cinematic depth of field, emotionally immersive, richly detailed royal sci-fi setting, AR-16-9, V5. Style cinematic, close-up realistic, high detail. The hall was quiet the next morning when Alex walked into the Valari trial chamber. The room was shaped like a circle with symbols carved into the floor. Lights above glowed a soft blue. 3 elders sat behind a long table. Princess Leora sat nearby, watching silently. Alex took a deep breath. He stood in the center of the circle and waited. An elder with dark silver skin spoke. "You have come to begin the first trial. You understand what this means?" "Yes," Alex said. "I want to try. Then we begin." The elder raised one hand. A small sphere floated into the room. It stopped in front of Alex. The surface rippled like water. "Place your hand on the sphere," the elder said. Alex did as told. A soft warmth spread through his fingers. Suddenly, images flashed in his mind, memories, fears, and quiet thoughts. He saw himself as a child, scared in the dark. He saw moments of joy and shame. He felt his heartbeat quicken. "You must remain calm," said the elder. "The sphere tests truth. It listens to your mind." Alex closed his eyes. He focused on his breath. One thought kept him steady, Leora. After a few minutes, the sphere dimmed and floated back. The elder nodded. "You passed the first trial." Alex let out a breath. He looked at Leora. She gave a small smile. Later, they met in the garden of the outpost. Trees from different planets grew there, and soft lights hung in the air. "You did well," Leora said. "Thank you. It was harder than I thought. The sphere shows what you hide. Most people fail because they fear being seen." Alex looked at her. "What did it show you when you first touched it?" Leora looked away. "It showed a girl trying to walk. Again and again, always falling, and voices saying she would never be enough." Alex didn't speak right away. He just sat beside her. "I don't want you to feel sorry for me," she said. "I don't," Alex answered. "I feel angry that they judged you for something you couldn't control." They sat in silence for a while. Then she turned to him. "The second trial is different. You must share a memory with me, directly. It will open your mind to mine. It's not easy." "What kind of memory? One that shaped you? One that still holds feeling?" Alex nodded. "When do we start?" "Tonight. Meet me in the chamber." That night, the chamber was darker. Only a circle of light glowed in the center. Leora sat across from him. Between them was a thin crystal disc. "Place your hands here," she said. Alex placed both hands on the disc. Leora did the same. A soft hum filled the air. "Close your eyes," she said. "Think of the memory. Let it come." He did. He thought of the day he lost his sister. She had been sick for months. He was 16. He remembered sitting by her bed, holding her hand, promising her she wouldn't be alone. The memory came alive. He felt the cold room, the sound of machines, the quiet breathing, felt the helplessness, the love, the pain. Tears touched his eyes. Across from him, Leora's breath caught. Her lips parted slightly. "I see it," she whispered. "I feel it." Alex opened his eyes. Her face was wet with tears. "You cared for her," she said. "Even in pain, you stayed." "I couldn't leave," Alex said softly. Leora nodded. "Then I believe you won't leave me either." The disc faded. The light in the room grew stronger. Outside the chamber, 2 guards watched. One leaned to the other. He made it through, serious. The next day, talk spread through the outpost. A human was moving through the Volari trials. Some laughed. Others watched closely. In her chamber, Leora looked out the window. "They will try to stop this," she said. Alex stood beside her. "Let them try. I came to understand you. I'm not done yet." And so, their path continued. Not easy, but real. The third trial took place on the training deck, where soft ground covered the floor and soft lights hung from the ceiling. This time, it was not about memories or emotions. It was about action, choice, and trust. Alex stood in the middle of the deck. Beside him, Leora floated in her hover chair. She looked calm, but her hands were tight on the controls. "This trial is done in pairs," said the Volari guide. "You will face a simulation. It will not harm you, but it will feel real. You must protect each other." Alex nodded. Leora said nothing, only gave him a short look that said, "I'm ready." The walls around them changed. The lights dimmed. Suddenly, they were standing in what looked like a dark forest. Strange sounds came from every side. Red eyes blinked in the trees. "Stay close," Alex said. They moved together. Leora scanned the area with her chair's sensors. The forest was part illusion, part machine, but the danger felt real. The first creature jumped from the side. It looked like a wild cat with sharp legs. Alex stepped in front of Leora and used his training baton to push it back. The creature vanished into light. "You didn't have to do that," Leora said. "I wanted to." They moved again. The next threat was a falling tree. Alex saw it too late. The branch hit him hard and knocked him down. Leora's hover chair beeped. A shield appeared above her, blocking the next branch. She moved beside Alex and pulled him up with her chair's arm. "We're even," she said. They both laughed a little, despite the pain. The forest began to shake. The ground opened in front of them. A deep hole waited below. "We have to cross," Alex said. "I can fly," Leora said. "But the bridge controls are on the other side. You'll have to jump." Alex looked at the gap. It was wide. His side hurt from the fall. "You can do it," she said. "I'll be right behind." He ran and jumped. Just barely, he made it. He rolled and hit the ground hard, but safe. He stood and found the control panel. As the bridge extended, Leora moved across smoothly. As soon as she reached him, the forest faded. The deck returned. The guide stepped forward. "You have passed." Together. Alex looked at Leora. Her hair was messy, her hands shaking slightly. "That was ... something," he said. "Yes," she replied. "But now you know I can protect too." I never doubted it. After the trial, they sat in the small dining area. Other species walked past, staring. A young human officer sat beside Alex. Her name was Nora. "You're really going through with this?" she asked. Alex nodded. "Yes. You know what people are saying, right? That you're doing this for attention, or worse. Let them talk. I know why I'm here." Leora watched him. She said nothing, but her eyes were soft. The next day, Alex was called to the Human Command Center. His commander, a serious man named Captain Hughes, stood with arms crossed. "We've been told the Volari Council is not happy," he said. "They didn't expect you to make it this far." "I didn't come here to make them happy," Alex said. "I came here to learn diplomacy, not to enter a royal trial. I've learned more about their people through Leora than I could from any book." The captain sighed. "If you continue, you do so without support. You will be alone in this." Alex nodded. "Then I'll be alone." Later that evening, Leora looked at him with a frown. "They want to remove you. I know. You could leave. There's no shame in walking away." "I didn't come this far to walk away," Alex said. "I came to know you, not just the trials. You." For a long moment, she said nothing. Then she reached out and touched his hand. "Then you stay. And we face what comes together." Outside the room, hidden eyes watched. Voices whispered, "It will not stop. Then we must stop him." The fourth trial was coming, and not everyone wanted him to succeed. The Hall of Mirrors was silent. It was the place where the fourth trial would take place. Ballard tradition said this trial showed the truth of a person's heart. Not just what they felt, but what they feared and what they really wanted. Alex walked in first. The air was cold. The lights above flickered. The floor was smooth and dark, like black glass. Mirrors stood all around him, tall and thin, stretching from floor to ceiling. Leora entered behind him. Her hover chair made no sound. She looked at the mirrors with a calm face, but her eyes were sharp. "This is the trial of reflection," said the guide. "You will walk separate paths. The mirrors will show you your truth. You must not run. You must not break the glass. Only by facing what you see can you move forward." Alex nodded. Leora gave a short breath, then rolled toward her path. The door closed behind them. Alex walked slowly. The first mirror showed him in a dark room, wearing a suit with medals. People clapped. He smiled, but his eyes were empty. "Is this what you wanted?" a voice asked from the mirror. "To be praised? To be remembered?" He shook his head. "I didn't come for that." The mirror faded. The next showed him with Leora, but she was crying, and he stood too far away. "You will leave her one day," the voice said. "You will go home and she will stay behind, alone." "No," Alex whispered. "I won't." The image stayed longer. It wanted him to doubt, but he stood still, eyes steady. The mirror faded. In her own path, Leora moved past a mirror that showed her walking. She wore a crown. The people bowed. "They only love what you could have been," the voice said, "not what you are." She stared at it. "Then they don't love me." The next mirror showed Alex older, holding hands with someone else. Leora was watching from a distance. "He will forget you," the voice said. Leora's hands shook. She closed her eyes. "He might," she said, "but I will never forget him." The mirror faded. Back in his path, Alex reached a final mirror. It was cracked in the center. It showed the council, the humans, the guards, all pointing at him. "You don't belong," the voice said. "You're not one of them. You don't have a place here." "Maybe not," Alex said. "But I chose to be here, and I'm not leaving." The mirror cracked more, then vanished. A soft tone rang through the chamber. The doors opened. Moment stepped out first. A moment later, Leora followed. The guide looked at them both. "You faced what was hidden. You passed." But there was no peace waiting. As soon as they returned to the common area, 2 Valari guards stood in front of them. Princess Leora, one said, "Your parents request your return." She frowned. "Why now?" "The council believes the bonding must be stopped." Alex stepped forward. "She has a right to finish the trials. The council does not agree." Leora looked at Alex. "Come with me." They followed the guards through long halls to the royal chamber. There, her father and mother waited. Both stood tall, with heavy robes and bright markings. "You have gone far enough," her father said. "This bond cannot continue." "Why?" Leora asked. "He is not one of us. He is human. You are royal. This bond will bring shame." Alex looked at them. "Then your shame is not about weakness. It's about fear." The queen spoke softly. "You would tie our daughter to a short life. You age faster. You are fragile." "But I am willing," Alex said. "I am here, not because I was told, but because I saw her, and I stayed." Leora moved forward. "You've always told me no one would accept me. Now that someone does, you want to stop it. That is not protection. That is control." Her father said nothing. Her mother looked away. "Let her finish the trials," a voice said from the door. It was a Valari elder. He stepped forward. "She has passed all but one. The final trial is the merge. If they fail, they fail. But they have earned the right to try." Silence filled the room. Then her father nodded slowly. "Then let it be so. One more trial." As they left the chamber, Alex leaned close. "Are you ready?" "I was born ready," Leora said. Outside, a shadow moved in the hall. Someone watched them go. "They cannot be allowed to finish," the voice said in the dark. "If they bond, everything will change." And far across the stars, someone began to prepare a message that would shake the peace. The final trial took place in the heart of the Valari temple. The room was round and filled with soft white light. In the center was a raised platform with a silver ring of energy above it. This was the place where 2 minds joined, the merge. Alex and Leora stood side by side. The air felt heavy, not with fear, but with meaning. Elders watched from a distance. Her parents were present, silent. Soldiers stood at the doors, alert. "Are you ready?" the elder asked. Alex looked at Leora. She nodded. "We are." The elder gave a signal. The energy ring began to spin slowly. Low sound filled the air like distant thunder. Alex stepped forward. Leora followed. They stood under the ring. Light began to wrap around them. "You must open your mind fully," the elder said. "You must show all, no hiding, no lies. If your bond is true, the merge will complete." Alex closed his eyes. He reached toward her with his thoughts. He let go of fear. He let go of pride. He let her see everything. His pain, his joy, his doubts, his hope. Leora did the same. Her thoughts flowed into his. Her memories of lonely nights. Her strength in silence. Her anger. Her dreams. For a moment, it was too much. Their minds shook. The light around them flashed. One of the guards stepped forward. "We must stop this." "No," the elder said. "Let them try." Alex felt Leora's fear rise. She saw his sadness. But deeper than all, they found something else. Trust. The energy around them stopped shaking. It began to shine brighter. Their thoughts became one stream. Alex opened his eyes. Leora opened hers. They saw each other not with eyes, but through the mind. They stepped back. The light faded. The ring slowed. The elder raised both hands. "It is done. They are bonded." The room stayed silent for a moment. Then soft voices began to whisper. He did it. They completed the merge. A human and a Valari. Leora turned to face the crowd. Her voice was strong. "For years I was told I was not enough, that I could not lead, that no one would stand beside me. Today one did, not for power, not for title, but because he saw me." Alex stepped beside her. "This bond is not the end. It is the start. We come from different worlds, but we chose to walk together. Some bowed, some stayed still, but none could deny what they saw." Outside the temple, the news spread fast. Ships sent messages. Across systems, leaders asked what it meant. In the human sector, some were shocked, others proud. In the Valari Council, arguments began. Some still rejected the bond. Others called it a new path. But before any answer came, an alarm rang through the outpost. "Warning, incoming signal. Unidentified ship approaching. High speed. Unknown intent." Alex and Leora looked at each other. "They're trying to stop us," she said. The elders gathered. One turned to Alex. "Will you leave now? You have completed the bond. Are free to go." Alex shook his head. "I didn't come here to run. I came to stand beside her." The ship reached orbit. It did not respond to calls. It sent one message. A demand. End the bond, or face action. Leora faced the screen, then act. "We will not break." The ship fired a warning shot. Shields around the station held. From the human ship dock nearby, a captain sent a reply. "Touch this outpost again, and you'll meet Earth's strength." Silence followed. Then the ship turned. It left. Later, in the quiet of the garden, Leora and Alex sat together. "They will come again," Alex said. "Let them," Leora said. "This bond is real, and we will face what comes." "Together," he said. Above them, stars moved slowly in the sky. For the first time, one human and one Valari watched them not as strangers, but as one. Their story had begun with silence. Oh, it carried across the stars.